Good morning, students. I welcome all of you to one more lesson of English language and our online classes of English language standard 5th. Students, in the last period, we were studying nouns, singular and plural. Now, students, we have studied up to 9 rules how to make plural of the singular. We have also seen first the definition of singular and we have also seen the definition of plural. And after that we have seen one by one 9 rules how to make plural of the singular. Now students, only one last but not the least 10th rule is remaining, and today we are going to study the 10th rule. What is that 10th rule? That we are going to study today. So just wait and watch. Now students, see 10th rule. The following compounds have plurals by adding s to the last part. Okay. Now students, see the meaning of compound. Let's see the meaning of compound first. Meaning of compound is that when two words are put together to create a new meaning, they are known as the compound words. Okay. So in this 10th rule, we are talking about the compound words. Now see, here I have drawn one table that is singular and plural. Okay. Now see this word. First word is stepson. Second is take off. Third is stepmother. And fourth one is maidservant. Now in these words you will see that two words are put together. Step, son. And from these two different words we have kept these two different words together and we have a new meaning, stepson. Okay. Now take off, stepmother, maid servant. All these words are the compound words. Okay. Now let's see how to make plural of these words. Stepson. So when we are making plural of this word, we have to write down step as usual, and here we have to write down sons, step sons. Take off, here we have to write down take offs. Means simply we have to add s to the last word. Stepmother, what we will do here, we will write step as it is and we will add here mothers, s to the mother. Okay, so it will become stepmothers. Maid servant. Okay, so we will write this word maid as it is and we will add s to the word servant. Servants. So it will become servants. Okay, are you getting it, students? Now see the first word stepson. Plural of that is stepsons. Take off. Plural of that word take offs. Stepmother. Plural of this word stepmothers. Maid servant. Plural of this word maid servants. Now if you look carefully, we have added only s to the last word. Here stepsons, we have added s to this word. Take offs, we have added s to this word. Then stepmothers, we have added s to the last word. And maid servants, again we have added s to the last word. So this is all about the compound words, how to make plural of the compound words. I hope that you have understood it very well. But there are some nouns, they do not change their form. And which are that noun? Now we are going to see. Now students, see, some nouns do not change their forms. Means they do not change. They remain as it is. Now which words are there? First is sheep. S-H-E-E-P, sheep. So plural of sheep is sheep. Means we have to write as it is. Ship, ship. Aircraft, aircraft. Then fruit, fruit. Spacecraft, spacecraft. Luggage will remain as luggage. Now see, deer. Same we have to write down deer because this word never changes when we are writing in the plural. Fish, fish. Trout, trout. Furniture will remain as furniture. And salmon remains salmon. So is this clear to you, students? Some nouns do not change their forms. For example, sheep remains sheep, aircraft remains aircraft, fruit remains fruit, spacecraft remains as spacecraft, luggage remains luggage, deer remains deer, fish remains fish, trout remains trout, furniture remains furniture, and salmon remains salmon. Okay? So, I hope this is clear to you. Now see some more examples. Now students see, we are using fishes and fruits. Okay? Look at these words carefully. Fishes, I have added s to this. And recently I have told you, I have used here fishes. Okay? Recently I have told you that some nouns do not change their form. But sometimes we use fishes or fruits. Okay? When we are talking about different type of fish or fruit. Okay? Whenever we are talking about a different type of fruit or different type of fish, at that time we have to make it plural. We use it as fishes and fruits. Okay? I hope this is clear to you. Now see, pair nouns are always used in plural. Pair nouns means when we are going to purchase clothes, when we are going to buy clothes, at that time we can see that jeans and trousers. Okay? Then these words like trousers, jeans, shorts, scissors, spectacles, braces, pants, tights, tweezers, scales, these are the pair nouns and these are always used in plural. These pair nouns are used in plural. मतलब हम हमेशा उनको यूज करते वक्त उनका प्लूरल करके ही यूज करते हैं. So, is this clear to you? Trousers, jeans, shorts, scissors, spectacles, braces, pants, tights, tweezers, scales. In every word, we have made plural of it. Okay? I hope this is clear to you. Now see more examples of pair nouns. Okay? Now students, we are going to solve question and answers. Now see question number A. Read aloud and write sentences of your own with the pair nouns in bold type. Now, you know which are the words that are written in bold type, but here to make it better understanding, I am underlining it. I must buy new trousers. Okay? So, trouser is a pair noun here. Okay? Now, you have to form your own sentences. So, for example, I have written here, my sister gifted me new trousers on my birthday. Okay? So, like this you can form your own sentences using the pair nouns that is given in the bold type. Now see the second one. He is in tight blue jeans. मतलब उसने क्या पहना है? टाइट ब्लू जीन्स उसने पहनी है या तो वो टाइट ब्लू जीन्स में आया है. Now see, I have formed the sentence. I would like to wear black jeans with black top. So which word is the pair word here? Pair noun is here, that is the jeans. Okay, you have to use this word and you have to form your own sentence. I have written here my sentence, but you can write your own. Now, have you understood this? I would like to wear black jeans with black top. Means that you have to use these pair nouns and you have to form your own sentence. Okay? But remember that the sentence should be meaningful. Okay? So, remaining 3 sentences you have to make of your own. Okay? That is your assignment. Today's assignment is to make these 2 sentences I have given to you, but remaining 3 sentences you have to write of your own. Okay? And don't forget to click photograph of your answer and send me on my WhatsApp number. Students, I am very happy that you are taking more interest and you are sending me the answers. You are writing all the answers and sending me on my WhatsApp number, because it is a very good feedback from you that I come to know that you understand all the things very correctly. And if anything is wrong, I would like to clear it by sending you the correct answers. Okay? So, have you understood today's assignment? These 2 sentences I have given you the answers, but remaining 3 you have to form your own sentences using the pair nouns. Okay? Now, let's move forward. Now students, I want to tell you something about plurals. We also say congratulations whenever we want to congratulate someone. At that time we are saying that congratulations. We are adding s to this word. Don't say like congratulations. This is wrong and this is correct. Then we are using earrings, binoculars, tweezers, scales and stairs. Okay? Then whenever we are writing letters in the end, we are using the word give my regards or give my thanks, my special thanks or respects. Okay? So at that time we are using regards, thanks and respect. We are using it as give my thanks, give my regards, give my respect to all. Okay? Like this. Then we are using clothes. We make clothes from the word cloth. Heads or tails, not head or tail. 2 teas or coffees please. Whenever you are sitting in a restaurant and you want to order tea or coffee, at that time you can use 2 teas or coffees please. And last one, whenever you are giving a speech in school or any special places, at that time you can use the word ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Okay? So like this we are using the word. Now students, see nouns which are always used in singular means they are used in singular only. The examples are luggage, furniture, cutlery, crockery, the news, information, advice, scenery, cattle, people, education, machinery, poetry and mathematics. Now students, I hope this is clear to you. Now see question number B, that is read aloud and write sentences of your own with nouns which are always used in singular. Now you have to form your own sentences, okay? And write them down in your textbook or in your notebook, okay? I think there is a place in your textbook, so you have to write them in your textbook only, okay? Now see the first sentence, I am afraid the news is true. Okay? So here the sentence is used like this, I am afraid the news is true. And you have to form your sentence like this. I have formed. I have heard the news about pandemic COVID-19 recently. Okay? So you can make your own sentence using these singulars that is given in the sentence. The news, is. Here it is used as use is. Okay. So the same word you have to use in your own sentence and write them down in your textbook. The news heard I have heard the news about pandemic COVID-19 recently. Okay, like this. Now see the next sentence. Now second sentence is, do you write poetry? Now look at the word that is underlined here very carefully, poetry. And you have to make your own sentences using this word poetry. So I have written here, I started writing poetry since my childhood. Okay, so like this. Now third one, give me all the information. Now using this word information, I have written my own sentence. Fill all the information correctly in the form. Now next question is question number C. Add s to these nouns and make them plural. So first example is zoo, zoos. Only one thing you have to do, you have to add s to these words and make it plural. Pavement, pavements. Okay. So like this remaining words you have to make plural. Okay. That is your homework. Then question number D. Add es to these nouns and make them plural. First example is bus. Only one thing you have to do, that you have to add es to the words and make them plural. Bus, buses. Dish, dishes. Like this. Now only one question is remaining, that is question number E. Okay. Now look at question number E. Now question number E, change the Y to I. Okay. Means this Y you have to change it into I and you have to make plural of it. Change the Y to I and add es to these nouns to make them plural. And in the end you have to add es to that word. For example, baby, babies. This Y is turned into I and we have added es to that word. Baby, babies. City, cities. This Y is turned into I. We have added es to this word. Duty, duties. Same, duties. This Y is turned into I and we have added es. So like this, you have to write down all the remaining words and don't forget to take the picture and send me on my WhatsApp number. Students, I would like to stop here. I hope that you are getting it more clearly, you are understanding it better. So that's all for today. Remaining lesson we will see in the next period. Till then, you have to take care of yourself. Keep learning, keep smiling, and don't forget to attend the classes regularly. Bye for now. Bye bye.